train. Igor, Igor, have you no brain? Igor, Igor, you stupid little fool. Igor, Igor, you have broken my rule. 'Twas late at night, it started to rain. I ran to the lab to play with my train. I walked down the steps, not too fast, just in time to watch my train roll past. I turned on the lights, and to my surprise, Igor's by the train. He's large for his size. I told him then, and I'll tell him now, stay away from my train, you ugly cow. Then I saw Dracula riding the caboose, keeping him company, Bullwinkle the moose. Igor stopped the train, he tied me to the track. I yelled, oh help, Igor, come back. I thought to myself, I must be insane to let myself be captured by this thing with no brain. I finally got loose, I was free at last. Out the door I ran, I was running quite fast. I turned around, odd men they were tossing to see who controlled the railroad crossing. Igor, Igor, have you no brain? Igor, Igor, you drive me insane.
I'm a mummy. I scare people. Watch what happens when I walk up to somebody. I'm a mummy. I was born 1,959 years ago. My daddy was a mummy too. Watch what happens when I walk up to somebody. I'm a mummy. I don't try to scare people. I really came back to life to buy a copy of Cookie, lend me your comb. But people run from me. Watch what happens when I walk up to somebody. I'm a mummy. I wish there was somebody somewhere who wasn't afraid of me. Oh well. Watch what happens when I walk up to somebody. I'm a mummy.
That's cool.
I'm a mummy.
You mean you're a mother?
No, I'm a mummy.
I'm a beatnik.
People are afraid of me.
Yeah, I'm hip.
I was born 1,959 years ago.
Oh yeah? Like that's a long gig.
Where can I buy a copy of Cookie, lend me your comb?
Ooh, man, I don't dig that jazz. You know, Brubeck, Shearing, modern jazz quartet.
I'm a mummy.
Man, you gotta walk through.
Aren't you afraid of me? Aren't you gonna scream?
Oh yeah. Like help.
Through my mailbox a letter dropped, an invitation to a rock and roll hop, sent to me by a friend of mine who lives in a castle with Frankenstein. Got to the castle about 7:45, swam the moat and climbed the gate. I knocked on the door and went in the hall where the Monsters Union was having a ball.
Igor, Igor, funny little man, standing there grinning with a shovel in your hand. Igor, Igor, what's your plan?
Going out tonight and dig a rock and roll band. The band was gray and the floor was wide. Creepy cats rocking side by side. Up one side, down the other. Dracula was dancing with Frankenstein's mother. The joint was jumpy, really moving around. When all of a sudden, I heard a weird sound. Bebop, the bam, and the bebop the bee, the purple people eater was eating on me.
Igor, Igor, funny little man, standing there grinning with a shovel in your hand. Igor, Igor, what's your plan?
Going out tonight and dig a rock and roll band. Dinner was served about 10:45. A headless waiter was bringing it in. I got a funny feeling in the bottom of my tummy. For sitting on my right was a big fat mummy. Party was over, it's time to go. Igor turned the lights down low. They all had a ball, blowing their gaskets, but now it was time back to the casket.
Igor, Igor, funny little man, standing there grinning with a shovel in your hand. Igor, Igor, what's your plan?
Going out tonight and dig a rock and roll band.
Igor, Igor, yeah, yeah. Igor, Igor, yeah, yeah.
Around about midnight, when everything's still still, a hound dog will howl and the moon will blow, and dry bones to sting all over the floor. Yeah, 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 twisted with the foot bone, rattling with the ankle bone, knocking with the knee bone, twisting with the hip bone. Yeah, oh yeah, yeah, shaking with the shoulder bone, drumming on the head bone, tapping with the crazy bone, twisting with the knuckle bone. Yeah, oh yeah, oh, there's a pretty old skull peeping out through a crack saying, come on in, we're gonna rock this shack. A hound dog howl, a moon wind blow, I'm twisting all over the floor, twisting with the toe bone, twisting with the foot bone, twisting with the leg bone, twisting with the knee bone. Yeah, oh yeah, yeah, come on,
Neck bone, short bone, long bone, rib tips, these bones, crooked bone, these dry bones, twisted, dry bones, twisted, yeah, dry bones, twisted,
yeah, twisting with the ankle bone, twisting with the rib
all
bone,
these bones,
twisting with the little bitty bone, twisting with the short bone. Yeah, oh yeah, yeah, come on, twisted, yeah, come on, twisted, yeah, come on, twisted, yeah, come on,
High in the mountains of Himalaya, that's where the weirdest voice will call you. The Abominable Snowman.
I am public monster number one. I make all the other monsters run. Even public monsters 2 and 3 are too darn chicken to play with me.
natives who've seen him all inform us he is enormously enormous.
I used to be bigger, but I've been sick.
The Abominable Snowman.
They call me public monster number one, just because I like some innocent fun, like catching mountaineers in large amounts and pushing up the cliffs to watch them bounce.
He lives up where it's freezing, blowing his nose and sneezing. He lives up high, 'cause if he lived down low, he'd turn into a puddle of H2O. That's water, you know. So if you should see this kooky giant, don't hang around and look defiant.
If you're using your noggin, you climb aboard your toboggan.
So get away fast, fast as you can from this abominable snowman.
Oh boy, here comes somebody now. I'll see if I can see him. Oh boy, look at them mountaineers go.
Friend, this really happened to me. One night last week, about 9:30, I took a shortcut home by an abandoned mine. Now I'm a man with nerves of steel, but my hair stood up when I heard her squeal. Millie the Ghoul coming out of the mine, and she grabbed my arm like a clinging vine. Just when I thought my end was near, she kissed my cheek and called me dear. Give me a shot of antifreeze and some Beatle records, she said. Then she started doing the slossy and the stomp in the Popeye. Well, I just stood there and throwed some jelly beans at her. I stood like I was in a trance as Millie the Ghoul continued to dance. I tried to run, but I was froze as fire and sparks shot from her toes. I tried to reason with her. I said, "What's a sweet young thing like you doing out here all alone?" Then she seemed to go wild. She pulled a surfboard out of the mine and started beating me over the head with it. "Take that, you masher," she said, and her eyes glowed like red coals. Suddenly she stopped and said,
I love you.
Then a chill went up my spine as she started to drag me toward the mine. "Let me go, I'd do anything." Then she stopped and said, "Let me hear you sing." So I gave out with a few bars of "Does Your Monkey Do the Dog?" which only made matters worse. She started to wail at the moon above. Then she looked at me and said,
I tell you, I'm in love. Yeah.
"Not with me, lady." I tore up the road with a yell and a roar, ran in the house and I locked the door. Now take my advice and don't be a fool. Stay away from that shortcut or you're gonna get caught by Millie the Ghoul. Just a minute. Somebody's at the door.
I said I'm in love.
Oh no! Let me out of here! Oh, Millie! Millie! The Ghoul!
I'm stirring my witch's brew for you. I'm stirring my witch's brew. How could you know that you were right when you called me a little witch last night? I use naughty charms that work to boo. I've decided you're mine, I just gotta have you. I'm stirring my witch's brew for you. Stirring my witch's brew. Don't take fright, ho ho ho, if I drop in on my broomstick to say hello. Now that I've fallen in love with you, I'm gonna cast a spell to make you love me too. I'm stirring my witch's brew for you. Stirring my witch's brew.
Make her brew and you'll be alright, 'cause she decided to make you hers tonight.
Drink my brew and you'll be alright, 'cause I've decided to make you mine tonight. I'm stirring my witch's brew for you. I'm stirring my witch's brew. I'm stirring my witch's brew for you. I'm stirring my witch's brew. Come on, honey, drink my brew.
walking in the moonlight one day. I met a character coming my way. He looked at me and he tried to say, "Ah, ah."
Frankenstein is a great big friend of Dracula. Dracula is a great big friend of Frankenstein.
It was my old friend Frankenstein. He wasn't talking, but he sure looked fine. I said, "Frankie, what's on your mind?" And he tried to say, "Ah."
Frankenstein is a great big friend of Dracula. Dracula is a great big friend of Frankenstein.
Frank, I know what's on your mind. You want to sing with a rocking style. Your sound is great, it's the dying end. Take this guitar and sing, my friend.
Frankenstein is a great big friend of Dracula. Dracula is a great big friend of Frankenstein. Frankenstein is a great big friend of
Last night at the museum, they were searching for a trace of the thief who stole the mummy's bracelet from its case. And now tonight the mummy's curse is on his thieving head, for the mummy's come to life, awakened from the dead. Give me my bracelet back. The thief who stole the mummy's bracelet gave it to his love, and now tonight she wears it while the full moon's up above. But as she dances in his arms, a chill is in her veins. She seems to hear a ghostly voice echo this refrain. Give me my bracelet back. At last the dance is over, it's time to say goodnight. Her lover sees her to the door, she holds him very tight. She whispers, "Please don't leave me." Then upon the stairs, their blood runs cold because they see the mummy standing there. Give me my bracelet back. The mummy, he stretched out his hand to take the bracelet back, and where his fingers touched the flesh, it began to crack. Then right before her lover's eyes, she turned to stone. At least that's what they told him when they took him to the home. I got my bracelet back.
This is a thing again. Come on, baby, let's slow drag with Dracula. zombie, zombian. Yes.